So with Scott Mills, Chris Stark, hi guys, how are you?
We're good, thanks. Really
You're in
good.
Ormskirk. Have you ever been before?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you're just like Beyonce. I have to double check where you've been before. I definitely haven't been here
Okay.
before.
I have been here before.
Work or pleasure?
At work,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. But no, it's going to be a good one. I just feel that it's going to be good tonight. I don't know what it is.
It's a little bit like the Barbados of the northwest
Right.
of England.
Okay.
So
it's definitely similar weather.
It's going to be good. Yeah. Well, I can't believe the weather the past week.
Really?
You know what I mean? Every morning I've got up and like, where is the sun coming from?
Yeah. Wow.
Just expecting rain
This place is
anytime.
cool though because as you drive through, it's different. I went to Southampton Uni.
Yeah.
Where the where this club or where we are tonight is like right in the middle. It feels of all the accommodation.
Yeah, I quite like that.
So you can see everyone is sort of getting ready
ready,
for
yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
And there's already quite a lot of people here, but it's really cool driving through and seeing. You know, you can feel the excitement.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is,
Cool.
if they're coming to our gig, they might just be
They
pre.
might be walking
no
past.
Yeah.
So I was reading an article earlier, 13 things as old as this year's freshers, which is obviously what's his freshers
Yeah,
week, all that stuff.
we like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the article?
Yeah.
Oh, I've ruined it. I was going to say, can you guess at least 3 of them?
Oh no, I probably can't though.
Go on then, let's see what we can
Was
do.
this the one though that was saying if you? Oh no, what was
This
the one
is
you were talking about?
13
Because-
things this year that are as old as this year's freshers.
Oh, no,
right,
it's a
we
different
saw
one.
a different student one. Yeah.
Oh, the other one was like, you know that you're a fresher when Scott Mills is DJing at your.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I was
oh,
talking about
cheers.
snake bite and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It was good. Okay, no. Things that are as old.
As
Why am I struggling to get the concept of this? By the way,
old as freshers.
I was struggling when I was writing it down.
as
So,
old as freshers are
things,
now.
Yeah.
So things that are 18 years
yeah,
old.
basically, yeah. If you can guess 3 on the list, I'll buy a birth point.
Friends, the TV show.
Yeah.
Maybe
Answer one.
we're not going to get any of these.
Things that are.
So
18.
1998 you're looking for.
Oh God. The song Three Lions was in '98, wasn't it? But it's not so relevant now.
Not on the list,
I guess.
it's not there.
No, and also
Oh.
it's really hard.
The problem is here, we are experiencing a freshers of our own right now.
Right.
In the sense that we've been away a lot of evenings DJing. Anything that takes thought is a bit of
I
a
just
struggle.
absolutely lost everything that I have. I just laughed uncontrollably
Yeah.
at a joke that really wasn't
Really
funny
wasn't
in the
that
car
funny.
on the way here.
I've not seen him laugh like that before.
Like ridiculous laughing, like where you have to have a tissue to like wipe your eyes, laughing,
Yeah.
snorting, really attractive.
I get that with absolutely anything.
Yeah,
Tears
but this just
streaming down
happened.
my
It's
face,
actually
yeah.
now in hindsight, the joke is not funny. But,
What's on the list then?
Okay, so my 3 favourites were Viagra. It's 18
Really?
years old, yeah. Furbies,
oh yeah,
you know, the things with the
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
And Google as well.
Google,
Google's 18
yeah.
years old.
Wow.
The internet as a whole isn't that old.
No, I think it's what,
No, it isn't.
25?
Think about it.
do you remember Tim Berners-Lee on the opening
Yes.
ceremony?
Yeah.
Classic.
So at Edge Hill we have Vibe Radio, what I'm part of. How valuable do you think student radio is as a whole, not just for people that want to get involved with radio, just all together?
Well, I think it's one of those things at university that you can do to actually meet like-minded people. Obviously, there's so many different societies you can go to, but if I was joining university now, student radio would be the one that I would gravitate to. I also think that if you do want to get into the industry, it's taken much more seriously than ever before. If you think of Radio 1's and commercial radio's involvement with the Student Radio Awards and how that's evolved over the years, a lot of people that we currently work with have a student radio background and have done really well.
Yeah.
People like Chris Sawyer, Roshan, all these people that we
Yeah.
work with every day. Like Chris Sawyer, for example, was heavily involved in the student radio thing. He is now Matt Edmondson's producer and was our assistant producer for a while. And he does a lot for student radio still, but he came through those ranks and he's done really well.
Yeah, most people that work at Radio 1 that were at university were heavily involved in student radio.
It's important, and I think it's important to care about it if you are going to do it. Don't kind of do it half-assed. Go
Yeah.
into that and make it yours and make it something that you really care about every week.
I ended up in the pub with Johnny Vaughan the other day.
Oh, yeah, as you do.
Just in Liverpool, as you do.
Yeah.
And he just basically said exactly the same.
Yeah, I think it's easy to go, and people don't take notice of it. They really do in the industry. Much more than ever.
I think student radio as well is sometimes you can be on student radio, maybe it doesn't feel like loads of people are listening, and that's not really the whole point of it. Because actually, really what it boils down to with student radio isn't really that different to what it boils down at Radio 1. It's the same sort of idea in that, you know, ultimately it's a few people in a studio. In our case, it's probably not as many as people might think. And just the other stuff at Radio 1 is what brings in all the other people, you know, the marketing and all the technical people and everything like that. So student radio, if you're doing a show on student radio and can make that work, transferring it to another level like Radio 1 is actually, it's not as different as you'd think maybe.
It's I mean, obviously in terms of, I mean, you can make mistakes and you can, you know, kind of do what you want and you can make your own playlist. And it just, I would say, enjoy that freedom and kind of try and find, if you're on air, try and find your own thing and your own personality. Yeah. But just try and make it as good as you can if you want a job in it.
You won't get that freedom again.
Right. Yeah.
That's an amazing thing with student radio that sets it apart from other mainstream radio is the freedom that you're given to be creative, and that's a very satisfying thing.
Also, when I did a bit of like hospital radio, or when at my mate's student radio, I was only like 15, but I gate crashed my mate's student radio in Southampton. I didn't care about how many listeners I was getting.
Same.
It was the fact that I was actually learning and doing it and watching and seeing other people do it, and that's the kind of important thing at that stage, I think.
Cool. Chris, you often get, so doing innuendo bingo with obviously the water, how much money, good money, would you pay to switch it around, watch Scott get wet?
Do you know what, most guests that come on the show,
yeah,
once they've finished are like, Scott, you've got to do it,
Yeah, they do actually. I have done it before.
Yeah, Scott's done it, did it once with Zayn Malik.
Okay. From one day.
Yeah, and once with my Strictly Dance partner.
Yeah, that's right. But the thing is, innuendo bingo is like, we get big names on that very regularly now. This just started as something funny that we did in the studio, and it's now become quite an established feature in its own right.
Yeah.
You know, you can watch them on BBC iPlayer. I mean, it's crazy. It's kind of a standalone thing.
Yeah.
And it kind of, for me, that feature works so well and is at its best when Scott says certain things before the clips that really set them up well. And not many people really notice that that's like a really funny element to it.
Yeah.
If you just played the clip on its own, it would still be fun.
Yeah.
But I think it's, with a lot of things in radio, it's all about the setup.
Yeah.
And you know, and any kind of script writing or any kind of comedy or any kind of TV, if they're going into a clip of something, they won't just play it cold. And we actually write those quite carefully, and it kind of does make the clip funnier.
Yeah. And I don't hear them. That's the thing.
We keep him away from it.
It's actually one of the few things in the show where I'm genuinely shut away from it and told to go away. And I think that's what really makes that feature work. So yeah, I guess your point as well makes it almost sound like I don't like being spat on. Whereas actually, what a great job! I love it.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
It's such a laugh.
Better than working in Primark.
Yes.
But you know what?
Yesterday.
But 2 days a week doing that, it's such good fun. I love doing it, and I think the way we do that feature at the moment seems really fun and really good.
Cool. Bangers, we've got to ask you about this.
Yeah.
It's
more and more people are asking
this
about
is
this.
A couple of months ago, I've tried to get on a few times. Every time it doesn't happen. Rubbish. Must be very highly in demand. Get on it at some point. One sticks out for me. I was driving down the motorway, and Chris, I think you picked Kickstarts.
Yeah, that's right.
And you picked Wild for the Night, or was it the other way around?
No, I picked Kickstarts, and it didn't get chosen.
Yeah,
that's right.
Wild for the Night got chosen. I was like, no, because examples.
Yeah.
Just my favourite person.
Okay.
And I was gutted, but then I heard that, and I was like, Anthem.
Yeah.
What I want to ask you is, if you could both pick one Freshers exclusive banger, what would it be and why?
Oh God.
Oh, Freshers one. Yeah, that's hard because there's certain bangers that we've done since we started this. I love it. It's one of my favourite things I think we do.
It's so simple.
And the competition is really fierce with us. Like we even get them on the computer screen to take the names of the songs off, so it'll just say
I don't know.
Scott's choice
I genuinely
Chris'
don't know.
choice. So he genuinely can't see what I've got, and I genuinely can't see what he's chosen.
I think it's good to keep that competition element.
Yeah.
I would probably choose Mr. Brightside because it's like the one song that you know you can play, even if it's like a room that's kind of not really that bothered, and you'll get a reaction.
Yeah. I think so far this Freshers, it's a funny one because it's such an old song, but it had a big resurgence during the Euros with the whole Will Griggs on Fire thing.
Yeah.
So it feels very strange playing this song out. But everywhere we've gone, it's got a big reaction. So it's Gala freed from desire. But I prefer not to call it that, and it's just Will Griggs on fire.
So yeah, thank you very much for speaking to me.
Thank you very much.
I was gonna try and come up with something funny to say, but I couldn't when I was sat outside the bar.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I was gonna think of something like, because people often do that thing where they look at the camera like right now and just say the final line that ends it. Couldn't think of anything. Only thing being fresh is Merry Freshers.
Thank you, Merry Freshers to you.
Many more.
And a happy semester, because that's like New Year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah.
I'm proud of myself. Anyway, I think we'll end it there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.